have the party every year for a charity, but two of my friends told me how bad the animal overpopulation problem was in Houston. So I decided to work with Corridor Rescue because they are the only rescue group of its kind that goes out and helps the animals that are strays. They don't wait for the animals to come in, and they feed them, and they have volunteers, and they need so much money. So we're working with them this year.
I was asked to foster a dog who had medical needs, and it just snowballed from there. His name is Fiesta Freddy, and he had a broken pelvis, fractured hip, and just about every worm and parasite you can imagine. And we just fell in love with him and adopted him, and we recognized that the need was so huge that we had to do something. So this is more like a calling rather than anything else. And there's a whole team of our volunteers who are very passionate about helping the dogs in the corridor and all over Houston as well. Well, by Bark, our city shelter, they estimate it's about anywhere from 800,000 to 1.2 million. They're starving, they're emaciated. Mama dogs have puppies and they go off to look for food and they get run over. So you have all these puppies who don't have a mama and they wind up dying on the streets.
Did she have babies recently?
Looks like it, yeah. She's got milk. She's got puppies. By purchasing one ticket, we could fully vet a dog if it's healthy. You know, we could get it spayed or neutered. We could get it shots. And just one ticket can help us bring this dog off the street. We had an incident recently where a dog that we were familiar with, we found him and his jaw was swollen and he was bleeding, and we took him to the vet, and he had been shot several times with a pellet gun.
This is Stinky. She has one eye is blind, and she has the mange. And she was, when I found her, she didn't have any hair. Her whole backside was empty. And she loves ribs. She likes ribs and chicken. This is where I feed her right here because she lives in the sewer line. She lives in the sewer right there, in that hole.
Also, people dump dogs. That's a huge problem in Houston. In Corridor, dogs are dumped every day. Every day we see a new face, a new dog that's been dumped. And you can always tell when a dog has been dumped because at first it has this look of confusion. It stays in the place where it's been dumped because it's almost as though it is, waiting for its owner to come back and pick it up. So we're Corridor. We're the northeast part of Houston. But there's also other parts of Houston that are as equally troubling. There's 5th Ward, there's East End, there's 3rd Ward, 1st Ward. There's several pockets of Houston that are facing this challenge.
He was pulling the dog like this, and the dog went walk.
So it's dragging him?
Yeah, he was dragging him on his hindquarters. So I said, here, let me have it. But he said,
the guy that had him on a leash was dragging him off his property, and this dog was not walking, so he's literally dragging him on his hindquarters. He's so sweet, though. I can't imagine somebody would do that.
Put it in there. Mama's right there. That's her dog.
Mommy, can we talk to
She's going to be pregnant because that one got a hold of that one.
We need to go get him a bath and flea.
They're gonna fix it.
Oh, he's so cute.
Look at that sweet face.
You stay in here, okay?
Little Bill was a skeleton. He has a messed up left eye. So does the homeless guy that takes care of him. I feed him here at the school. Of course, this is a school. So, and we're not supposed to be here. However, because he's such bad shape, I come here and I feed him and put water there and food there every night. This is Little Bill. I named him Little Bill, and then the homeless guy came to me and says it's a girl. So her name is Snow.
My name's Landon. This is my friend Snowflake, and so he really needs a home desperately. So someone needs to come here and adopt him. He needs good caring, food, and and water.
Dogs, you know, we believe they have souls. We believe they have, you know, intelligence. We believe that they have emotions. And so we connect with these stray animals. We give them collars. We try to treat them on the streets as best as we can. Give them flea and tick preventatives, and you know, do whatever we can to make their existence out here as tolerable as possible before we are able to bring them in, because oftentimes our intake is so full.
Help their neighborhood, help their community, help the people that are actually out here doing the work, help the organizations that are qualified to do it and are willing to do it and have the resources to do it. Help them with donations, help them with volunteering, help them with gas, time, money. They need all of that just to help these poor animals that people have dropped and refused to take care of.
I think, you know, if I had my wish list completely filled, it would be several satellite spay and neuter clinics in various parts of Houston, and offering low cost and free spay and neuter services. Today feels good because we have Corey in the back seat, and Corey is going to be going home with Landon, and he's going to have a wonderful life.
Support Corridor